we don't start the time yet. Okay. GMOs, yes or no? The Amazon is on fire, burning acre after acre of the most beautiful and environmentally important land on the earth. It's called Earth's lungs. Can GMOs save it? Yet miles away in India, a GMO cotton farmer drinks pesticide and dies. Why? Let me take you on the bumpy ride that is called the debate on GMOs. No matter what side of the fence you're on, it doesn't matter as long as you're an informed consumer. So, how long has it been since we've been eating GMOs? Genetically modified foods have been consumed since the 1990s. 60% of processed foods have GMOs in them. These things are like pizza, salad dressing, ice cream, cookies, and even baking powder. All of them have GMO modified foods like corn, soybeans, and canola oil. So there's a couple of crops that are GMOs, and they're commercialized. They're pest and herbicide resistant crops. So pest resistant crops are crops that have a gene that is spliced and put in so that they're resistant to the pests that eat them. Then there's herbicide resistant crops, and they're spliced with a Roundup Ready gene, so that when they are sprayed with herbicides, they don't die and all the weeds do. There is one more type of commercially grown GMO, and that's a GMO that has increased yield, or they put something in it to help with nutrition. $800 million people on this planet are malnourished. It says 2% of the US are farmers, not very many of us. One US farm feeds 166 people per year, here and abroad. So by 2050, the population will have grown by 2.2 billion people, and it will require us to have 70% more food grown. So what are some of the advantages of GMOs? There's self-fertilizing crops. Those crops help farmers with expenses and to prevent nitrogen runoff and to help prevent the contributing to the ocean's dead zones. Higher yield per acre. They grow crops that have more yield and are able to feed more people. The farmers don't have to use as much land. It helps with deforestation because they don't have to plow more fields. There's also boosting nutrition in plants to help save people in the poor countries. So have you ever heard of golden rice? Anybody heard of golden rice? Okay. Let's see if I can get it. Okay. Can you imagine saving the world's population from going blind and from starvation just by altering one gene? Golden rice went in and they took 2 daffodil genes and 1 bacteria gene and put them together, put them into a kernel of rice, and created golden rice. Golden rice is made so that it's to save children from going blind with vitamin A. The World Health Organization states that 250,000 to 500,000 vitamin A deficient children will go blind each year, with half of them dying within 12 months of going blind. Sorry. Okay, what are the disadvantages of GMOs? Okay, seed companies have patented their seeds. So Monsanto and Bayer have patented their seeds. They make those seeds so that nobody else can grow them. If you grow them, that's fine. But if you grow other seeds and then yours get contaminated by those seeds, then you can be sued by having them. Pest and herbicide resistant crops also create resistance with weeds and with other pests. The big companies like Bayer are buying up seed companies to monopolize those companies, and so that when we go out to buy seeds, we have to buy their seeds. We're forced to buy them. We can't buy anything else. Monsanto also created terminator seeds, which are seeds that actually, when they're planted, when the crop grows and is harvested, they're not able to grow. They're sterile. And then the cost is too high for subsistence farmers. They aren't able to purchase the seeds because every year they have to use the seeds over and over again. Men in Pakistan sell their kidneys to help pay for debts for seed sprays and loans. They get between $1,000 to $2,500 per kidney on the black market. Christopher Barrett, economist for Cornell University, said, "Sometimes the opposite of the truth isn't a falsehood, but another truth," right? So you make the choice, GMO, yes or no.